All right, what's going on, family? Want to welcome you back to another Real Talk video as we give the Most High all the honor, the glory, and definitely all praise and worship. Will black people ever get reparations? Hmm. This is a video response back to you, Brother Jesse. You want to know my little 2 cents on this, and what do I think about the big talk that's going on about the illegal immigrants supposed to be getting, what is it, $500,000 apiece? When I think about topics like this, when I think about generation after generation after generation, when I look at us as a race of people, how we are still the only race of people who still don't know who we are. Mm. And I'm not talking about everybody in my race. Black is a color, not a race. Africa is a continent, not a country. And we have been so lost for so long, generation after generation after generation, years after years after years. But when you start talking about slavery, reparations, this whole thing about us as a race, we never fit in. We never really mattered, if you catch what I'm saying. You can go all the way back to 1860, and you can look at all the free labor that they got from the black slaves. Over 3 billion was the value assigned to all the physical bodies of the enslaved black people back then. How they made all that money. 1861. The value even back then placed on cotton that was picked by black people in 1861 was up to about 250 million way back then. I told y'all in the video I did about the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre. When we did own everything, they murdered us, slaughtered us. You know how many black people died from that? And then they want to wait till now, not too long ago, to come back and tell you about this because why? It was covered up. What have happened to my people? It's a damn shame. I know we're not the only race. I mean, let me just say it like this. I don't show racism. The reason why I say that because you even got black people that are racist. I have no problem with color because I know poor white people, poor Latinos, poor people, period. But in this video, I'm talking about my race. Even the Japanese Americans got 1.5 billion that was paid to them when you look at World War II. And then you look at the Marshall Plan to help to ensure the Jews that receive reparations for the what? Holocaust. And was they even the real Jews? Oh, somebody catch this. You will see different races get reparations, but when it came to the black man, the black woman, who was beaten, who was lynched, who was raising white people's children, who was hung, who was stripped naked and beat to an inch of their life left, who broke their whole body down, with free labor. Instead of reparations, you know what they gave us? Government assistance. Mm. Section 8 housing. Back in the day, y'all government cheese, food stamps, etc., 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 etc. Why? Because it was a setup from the get-go. I don't think we would ever receive that. Reparations like they're talking about. I'm not even looking for it. Because I truly understand that this system was never for us. It was designed, it was set up for you and me to fail. That's why we have to work extra hard to beat it. But you know what we keep doing? Marching, protesting, hollering out Black Lives Matter. Still trying to get equal with the devil system. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Can't you see by now? You can go back from Martin Luther King, Dr. King's time, all the way up to now. Can't you see the pattern? Can't you still see the police brutality? Can you see it? I remember when I was doing that video about Tulsa, that massacre, they was doing an estimate about how much money if they wouldn't have murdered all them black people. They said it was already up. It would have been already up to 600 some billion. See, when we do get what we get and try to own it once again, we get robbed for it. We get killed for it. Let me say that right. We get slaughtered and murdered for it. That ain't no kidding. That's a massacre. Go back and watch that video I did about that, breaking that down. And you wonder why one title may say massacre and the other one may say killing. Look at all them black people that lost everything. And what did they receive? Nothing. What about the families that had to survive, that was left around who didn't die? That was somebody's son, daughter, mother, father, auntie, uncle, cousins, all slaughtered. Just like I said about the Native American on the so-called Thanksgiving day that just passed. Excuse me, Thanksgiving, Brother Amos. Now, once again, my heart goes out to people. But to sit here and try to take people that have been here all their life, hard-working citizens, taxpayers, and give to illegal immigrants, let's let what your title say, illegal. That's crazy. Just the thought of Biden considering that shows you once again who we are, what we are, and how we never really mattered to this system. This country was built on lies, religion, murder, rape, confusion, slavery, prison, war, politics, racism, stereotyping, you name it. They know what they've been doing. That's America. That's how the rich stay rich, rob the poor. I always wondered this though. If the black man and black woman did receive reparations, could you truly handle it? I remember on Barbershop One, Ice Cube did, and they was talking about that in the barbershop, and said the entertainer say, "What you think that's gonna do? That's gonna make Cadillac #1 dealership." Because the majority of us, if we get our hands on some money, truth be told, we'll blow it. I ain't talking about all of us. Because most of us haven't been taught how to invest. We don't know nothing about stewardship. We don't know nothing about trying to really hold on and do what's right with money. I'm not talking about all of us are like that. But think about that. What would we really do if we got it? We have to understand once again that we are the chosen people of the Bible. And if don't nobody that watch this video understand that, I don't know what else to tell you. That's why we never, even in the Bible, we never needed a king. We was chosen. But because of our hard head, disobedience, idolatry, wrongdoing, we put ourselves into slavery. But when you talk about world history, slavery versus biblical slavery, it's totally different. They used the Bible to justify slavery. They used the Bible to justify rape. They use the Bible when you go to court and say, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They want to use the Bible. The Bible teaches you don't even swear. But we know who they are. And they know who we are. Reparations happening for black people. I don't think it ever happened. I don't think it ever happened. But once again, the thought of disrespecting, the thought of just giving the illegal immigrants, listen to that, illegal. What happened with Trump when he was in office. But you've been here all your life. I'm not saying that to disrespect no Latino, no. I love my brothers and sisters out here. I love Latinos. Once again, I don't have no hatred toward no race like people have toward our race. Not everybody though, because I am very cool with a lot of Latinos. We talk about stuff like this. We talk about the struggle that black people had, Latinos had, the Indian had, the native. But wrong is wrong. But once again, Christ, Yahshua, said, my kingdom was not of this world. Until we understand that as a race of people, we're going to stay lost. Until we understand we got to make the change within ourselves first. Until we understand who we are and what we are, who we serve and what we serve, you lost. Shalom, family.